Hello everyone and welcome to highlights of this South West Regional Women's Eastern Division clash between Bath City and Weymouth from Twerton Park. It's the start of a new season for 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚's side. Promotion in their first campaign has moved them up a level and means a division full of new opposition. Most of last season's squad have remained and confidence is high in the group, especially after last Sunday's 5-1 pre-season win over Wells City. Today's opponents, Weymouth, finished 7th last season and are one of only 3 sides who remain from last year's Eastern Division. Scoring goals was their issue, recording just 18 in 14 matches, but they were rarely swept aside on the seaside as they conceded a respectable 27, only 1 fewer than runners-up AEK Boko. There are a couple of new faces in 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗚𝗚's side, including former Bosnia international Harry Sabic, who netted a brace in last week's win at Wells. She's one of 8 newbies in this squad, with another new name, Emily Dello, a familiar face. The winger, who tied the knot earlier this year, missed the second half of last season through injury. Weymouth still have last season's top scorer Zara Hunt to call upon. Among the new arrivals is goalkeeper Renee Marquis. Like City, they have 16 players available. The rolling substitutes are likely to be prevalent, with temperatures hitting 25 degrees at kick-off. Commentary for this game is provided by Lane-Kieltyka.
As the referee is about to get us underway, Mr. Graham Wilkin, and we are off for this opening fixture of the South West Regional League, as it's brought forward straight away by Amy Key, who was a bright spark at the end of last season, up towards Tara Taylor now. Can try and send a cross in, can't quite make it there then, it goes out for a goal kick. As expected, fitness levels won't quite be there yet. On a very hot day as well, want to preserve as much energy as they can. Good chance for Key. Heavy first touch, tries to get it off to Tara Taylor, who takes a shot from range. And it goes just a few inches wide really at the post, deceivingly closer than it seemed. And the keeper certainly had no idea it was coming towards her either. So good chance for City to take an early lead. First shot of the game goes to Tara Taylor. A lot of space on her own at that left back, but it's pressed on forward, and it may fall to Randall, who does try and get a shot off, gets the shot off, and not initially, on the second chance does so though. And City obviously need to step up this season, whole new league, whole new division, and a whole new challenge. As it's taken short up towards Harris, who did get a hook shot, sort of bounced up in front of her as it came to her just near the penalty spot. Here comes Roberts to take. Pushes it forward towards Ellis. Earlier, in fact, who takes the first touch, gets to the byline, sends a cross in up towards Clark, and it's hit the bar, the initial header. And then the second time of asking, she volleys it over the bar, and it looked like initially she went in for the header too early, got under the ball, but it somehow almost looped in over Farley and into the back of the net. Fortunately for City, it hits the bar. Standen to Wilson. Dispossessed by Tara Taylor. Good opportunity now to try and push the ball forward. Taylor gets past one. Does really well to skip past Roberts as well. Cuts back on herself, brings it infield. We find its way to Sabic, tries to unleash a shot, blocked down first time. Key has the ball inside the box, takes a shot. Does it come off a defender? It does, and it will be another corner for City. Just a little bit of confusion there between Gray and Hunt. Now to Wilson midfield. Taylor once again just putting in a 50-50. Good opportunity now for McCann. Could break away here. As Clark to her right takes a shot, and it's 1-0 to Weymouth. The visitors take an early lead here in the 14th minute. And it's 1-0 for a very tidy finish from Elliot McCann. Lovely initial ball through to her from Wilson. And that means that Weymouth find themselves on top, 1-0 here. Sadie Farley had no chance. It was buried perfectly into the bottom corner, near post. As Bath City look for a quick response with Dello on the left-hand side. Does well to push the ball forward. And towards Gota, who is brought down there. Will be a free kick. Good response from City, pressing forward quickly. Here comes Sabic with the free kick now. May just go for goal here. Goes towards a near post, but only goes to the side netting. Did ripple it slightly, but wasn't making Markey work too hard to get to it. Taylor in the midfield line, as 2 Weymouth players around her, ends up taking down one of them with the pass. Good opportunity now for Reading. Push the ball forward. Bellotti does well again. I think Bellotti's been a bright spark for City today. And then 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚 able to win the free kick just on the halfway line. No, in fact, it'll actually go straight into the box, actually from 𝗛𝗚𝗚𝗛𝗚𝗏. Here it comes now. Over the top of a defensive line, which seems to be the tactic today. Oh, it looks like the goalkeeper spilled it completely. Somehow 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗚 has a chance to equalise, and she does! 1-1 now. In the 20th minute, 𝗏𝗏 City score their first goal through Libby 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗏, who somehow saw that the ball went under Marquise, who came over initially to pick up the ball, went to the turf from the free kick, and it pops out behind him, and 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗏 very quickly latches onto the ball, cuts inside, and finally finishes between the gap and the defenders and ripples the back of the net. So it's now 1-1. Here it comes now, and it may fall to 𝗏𝗏 near the edge of the box. Good defending that time by Potter. Who does well to keep it away from 𝗏𝗏 again. Now of 𝗛𝗚𝗏, the goal scorer, to Taylor. Could take a shot first time. Blocked down by Roberts. Has Wilson with her. Good defending once again, that time by Tara Taylor, but defending in the opposition's box is exactly what you're going to want. Good opportunity now for Harris to come forward, but unfortunately will be a foul against Weymouth. Matt Abreu not happy with that decision. It was Clark who's just stayed to the ground here. Burrows over the top. Hits Gray on the head, can try and loop it over. Not able to do so. 𝗏𝗏 with the shot. 𝗏𝗏 now brings it down, takes a shot, it goes wide though. Does well there, 𝗏𝗏. Another shot for City. Here comes 𝗏𝗏𝗏's corner now. It's a lovely corner up towards penalty spot. Gray was there. Gray header away from Potter though, keeps it away. Now with 𝗏𝗏, near penalty spot. Could find its way back to Gray. Brought down that time by Harris. 𝗏𝗏 brings it inside. For Harris, it's a poor ball though. It's able to be cleared away that time. Now good opportunity for Laura Seymour, who's been introduced as well for Weymouth. And that's a strong challenge in on 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 there. It was a stiff challenge. It looked like she was just trying to get on the end of her own ball. She was running with pace, and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 puts in the challenge as Seymour was coming in. Unfortunately, I think 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 might find herself winded here. Here comes the free kick up towards 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who does win the header. Falls to 𝗏𝗏, who is offside according to the linesman. 𝗏𝗏 would have been through on goal. Did take a shot initially, which was saved from the keeper. Another opportunity for City to try and take the lead that time. Throw is taken by Jeffries. Finds 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who does turn the marker well. Not quite able to cut inside anymore though. Ball, who's looked very sharp since coming on. Taylor, 50-50 battle with Perry, and does win the free kick. You know what Tara Taylor's like. She'll happily get involved in the trenches. Across it will go straight towards the penalty spot, you'd imagine. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Gray both in there. 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 on the edge. It's a dangerous set piece for Marquis to look for, and it goes straight into the back of the net. I'm not quite sure if it came off 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 last. She doesn't seem to be celebrating, so we'll go to Amelia 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, who has been fantastic today. And that will make it 2-1 here in the 35th minute. Great opportunity from 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. And what she decided to do that time, instead of crossing it into anyone, she puts it into a dangerous area, try and convince the keeper and attract the keeper to come out for the ball. And all Standard can do is go back to her keeper. Good pressure from Tara Taylor. Oh, it's really good by 𝗛𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 to try to get it forward to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Almost finds Tara Taylor, who does dispossess Standen. 𝗛𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 does well to get it to Taylor now. Goes out to Bull. Good opportunity for City to find a third goal. Cracking challenge from Potter that time, but unfortunately 𝗛𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has stayed to the ground as it goes out for a corner. It was a strong challenge. It was a fair challenge, but a strong one at that. It looks like we're going to have to get some more physio in this first half. I think we'll have a few minutes added on at the end of this game. But nonetheless, 𝗏𝗏 City been very much on top since going 1-0 down. And Bull with her hands on her knees at the moment, just waiting near the corner flag. It looks like Matt Abreu is going to go into the book here, perhaps. Wilkins not happy about something. The goal itself from Weymouth was a very fine goal. Good over top ball from Wilson. Good finish from McCann as the corner taken in, and Markey does well that time. It was heading towards Gray. towards Sabic. Does well just to chest it down. Can't quite find Taylor though. Belotti has to stay strong there against McCann. Does so well. Now with Sapsford. Sends the ball forward and it's headed on now for Hunt, who takes a shot and it goes just wide. Seymour, in fact. And Roberts able to clear up any hesitation there. Poor ball out from Marquis though, but and also poor touch that time from Bull. Weymouth back in possession with Sapsford. Loses the ball out for Taylor, and she stays down to the ground, holding onto her knee, not happy with the challenge. Slowly get back up. Now with Giles, takes a shot. Marquis watches it all the way this time though. Had Dello to her left, who would have been through on goal. Just help out there. But there goes a half-time whistle. Unfortunately for the Romans, they find themselves 2-1 up in this first opening fixture of the season for 23-24 in the Southwest Regional League Eastern Division. And what a start for Matt Abreu's side. They've looked on top for the majority of the game so far. Still 2-1 to the Romans. Oh, good opportunity now for Hunt, who has the pace on the defenders. Cuts inside, can try and unleash a shot now on Farley. Brilliant challenge at the last second. A last-ditch challenge from Harley Curtis. Good header that time from Randall. Been reintroduced into this game as well. Redding trying to thread that ball forward to Hunt. And a brilliant effort that time from Perry, who grabbed the ball at the edge of the box. Completely dispossessed Katie Wells. So tries to get to McCann, does win the header. Only falls as far as Dello though. Now with Gota, cuts inside, goes towards the centre circle. Has a few options to use. A lovely ball over the top this time. Now with Bull on the right-hand side, near the edge of the box. Can cut back to Sabic, does so. First touch later down though. Does win the ball back, takes a shot. Looked like it may have hit a hand there. And Sabic almost getting onto it a second time. Potter does well to keep it away. And then Wilson clears the second time of asking. Good opportunity for City. Here it comes, lovely ball over the top up towards Sabic. Brings it down with a foot, finds Gota. May just unleash a shot there. Doesn't quite come off Potter. Then goes high and wide. Good opportunity for City, like the ambition of that shot. Bath City growing into this game the second half now. We've still got the lead. Just trying to defend in the early stages, not allow an easy equalizer. Wilson has plenty of space ahead of her. At the centre spot there. Threads a ball forward up towards Hunt, who's now one-on-one with Farley. Takes a shot. And it's into the back of the net. It came off the inside of the post. And Zara Hunt has made it 2 apiece here at Twerton Park. It was a tiny, tiny finish. Hit the inside of the post. Farley had no chance getting down to that one. Had the pace on Gray. And she is the danger player. There's now 5 goals in 10 appearances for her, for Weymouth. Here it comes now, it's over the top, and Marquis, you have to watch it, and it looks like it was going to go into the top corner then. And Marquis, who had the sun in her eyes, had to watch it all the way, and instead of just catching it, took no risks that time after the first 2 goals. Hits the ball long and forward, up to Tanea Wright. First time on the ball in this game. Cuts inside, does well to hold on to the ball, wearing very flashy pink boots. Lovely to see. Lovely ball inside now. Infield for Gota, not able to hold on to ball that time. Stand and holds her ground well. And the ball is pushed forward now for Ruby Clark, who sent a cross in now. End-to-end action here at Twerton Park. Sends the ball in low. Farley does well to hold on to it. In fact, she's not able to hold on to it. Kick is taken quickly by Sadie Farley, and I don't think Jeffries had any idea the ball was coming to her. As now Hunt's on the ball. It's a long shot from Wilson with the left foot. Goes way wide though. Switched out to the right beautifully by Bull. Now Key. Lovely play now from Cities with Tara Taylor on the right-hand side. Can send a cross in, does win a corner. Bright sparks already from Key and Tara Taylor. Over 65 minutes gone now, still 2-2 here at Twerton Park. Key. Up towards Gray, does almost win the header, could fall to Bull, still has the ball. Oh, brilliant save from Marquis. And after a poor first half performance, that's a brilliant save from Renee Marquis. As Bull had possession about 8 yards out, took a shot but was aiming towards the top corner. Black with the throw. Taylor's not able to hold on to it. Giles does really well to muscle out Randall that time. I think she may have hit the ground with her head, or perhaps even her thigh, but a good chance now for Zara Hunt to break away. Well defended by Curtis. Clark can bring it inside to Hunt. Instead takes another touch, could take a shot. Farley off the line quickly, holds the ball well, and Clark went in quite strong there on the goalkeeper. Looked like she may have even had 2 feet showing on that situation, and Farley stayed down to the turf. Giles, fortunately, back on her feet now. But Farley will not be happy with that one. Bonfield puts a foot in, gets it up to Reading. Taylor intercepts, though. Brilliant from Tara Taylor here. Can cut inside, may just unleash a shot. Has so much space ahead of her. Takes a shot, but it almost comes off the heel. It sort of bobbles up slow ahead of her. Key trying to put her body across Wilson. But Wilson holds onto the ball. Takes a touch with the left foot. Goes towards the byline. Gets the touch wrong, though, that time. And Jeffries has gone down off the ball. I think he got a bit of cramp there, just stretching out the leg. Now, Gota and Giles. Not quite sure what Giles was intending there. I think he's trying to get the ball back to Gota. But now Reading can break away. When I mean Reading, I mean the player, not the team. As now, good opportunity for Wilson to take a shot, and it finds its way into the back of the net. And Weymouth, after 75 minutes gone, find themselves leading the game, 3-2. The defensive line not happy with each other, or the linesman, in fact. Essentially believe that Wilson was offside. It looked okay from my angle. And that all came from a lack of composure in the midfield. Lost touch of where it was, and then Bonfield's able to clear away. Bellotti does really well to win that possession. Can run forward now. Decides to take a strike. I think she had a bit too much adrenaline on that one. That's Key with her. Uses Giles. Tries to flick it on. Ball clearance that time. Falls as far as Harris, who will take a shot. It will loop straight into the arms of Marquis, and will go to the ground. Just to waste a few more seconds. Harris almost dispossessed, but Giles can hold onto the ball. Unfortunately, she's dispossessed by Reading the second time, but Tara Taylor's there. Has Dello to her right, doesn't use her, instead cuts inside. Now unleashes the ball for Dello. Goes out to Giles. The left foot, trying to get it across, but it's a misplaced clearance for Tenere right. Great save from Marquis. And it's going to go for a corner. And the slice clearance from Ellis ended up falling at the feet of Tenere right. Near the edge of the box, but was inside. Took a shot, and Marquis did so well to get down low to her right-hand side. Palms it away for a corner. Goes out wide to right-hand side. I think Gray, bit of a hit and hope there to get it out wide to Key. He's trying to dispossess Roberts. But Roberts does incredibly well just to shepherd the ball out of play for a throw-in. And Standen will take her time. Up to Roberts. Key does well to dispossess. Pushes it forward onto right. It could fall to Dello now. And it will be a handball against Wilson. It just bobbled up ahead of her off Dello's foot. And this most likely will be the last opportunity of the game. And it will be Bellotti to take the free kick. It's a 5-woman wall. Here comes Bellotti with the free kick. And it's into the back of the net. What a free kick that is by Emilia Bellotti. In the dying stages of this game, Bath City have equalised here at 𝗛𝗚𝗛𝗛𝗚𝗛 Park. Almost 100 minutes played. And Bath City have found an equaliser through that woman again, Emilia Bellotti. It was a floating free kick into the top corner. And the full-time whistle has now gone. It was essentially the last kick of the game. And although they'd have preferred a win at home against a team that struggled last season, to show the resilience of being 1-0 down and then 3-2 down with seconds remaining on the clock, Bath City have drawn their first game ever in this league at this tier, 3-3. What an entertaining fixture it has been here at 𝗛𝗛𝗛𝗛𝗛 Park. Bellotti with 2. And Nuri Gota with the opener for City as well to equalise. What a performance in the end. There have been some bright sparks, and for extended periods, Bath City looked incredibly strong. And I think they'll be incredibly delighted to have come out that game with a point in the end, even though at times they probably deserved the win. Weymouth looked incredibly strong at times as well. But it just goes to show the challenges that Bath City will be up against for the rest of this season. Once again, a big thank you from myself, Alex Lane-Kieltyka. Big thank you for coming out to Twyton Park today on this very hot Sunday as well. It ends here in the South West Regional League Eastern Division, opening game of the season. Bath City 3, Weymouth 3.